Humanity spreads across the solar system, but unity is long gone. Earth, ruled by the UN, watches from above. Mars stands proud and armed, ready for war. Out in the belt, people scrape by in metal stations where air and water matter more than money. Belters feel used and forgotten, and the Outer Planets Alliance rises to fight back. To Earth and Mars, the OPA is a threat. To the belt, it is survival. Everyone feels the pressure building. One mistake is enough to light the fire. That mistake begins in the dark. Juliet Mao wakes up alone on an abandoned ship. The halls are silent. The reactor is fused with human flesh. Whatever happened here is wrong, and whatever caused it is still out there. Far away on Ceres Station, Detective Joe Miller takes a simple job. Find Julie Mao and bring her home. It feels routine, but nothing about this case stays small. On Earth, Christian Avasarala questions an OPA prisoner about stolen stealth technology. She hears fear in his voice, not confidence. Someone is moving pieces behind the scenes. In deep space, the ice hauler Canterbury answers a distress call. The signal feels like a trap, but protocol demands action. Jim Holden secretly reports it, forcing a rescue mission. When his team reaches the ship Scopuli, they find it empty. No crew, no answers, only silence. Then, everything explodes. A stealth ship appears and wipes the Canterbury out with nuclear fire. Holden and his crew are left drifting in space, watching thousands die in seconds. They are now witnesses to something powerful enough to start a war.
There's something you should know.
Ceres begins to suffer immediately. With the Canterbury gone, water grows scarce, anger spreads fast. Miller follows the trail into Julie Mao's apartment and finds the proof she was on the Scopuli. This missing girl is now tied to something far bigger.
Nope. I'm scared shitless.
On Earth, Avasarala sends her prisoner away, but the man never makes it. His death closes a door she was not ready to shut. Out in the belt, Holden and his crew fight for air as debris tears their ship apart.
Hell, they intended to miss. A first shot across the bow.
They send a desperate distress call. Mars answers. A Martian battleship pulls them in, but safety comes with suspicion. When Naomi recognizes Martian tech in the Scopuli signal, the truth becomes dangerous. Holden makes a bold choice. He broadcasts to the entire system, accusing Mars of destroying the Canterbury. If someone wants them dead, he forces the whole solar system to watch. The message hits like a bomb. Ceres erupts in riots as Belters blame Mars. Miller hunts deeper and pays the price when violence reaches his own partner. Julie Mao's digital shadow grows darker, filled with fake names and secrets. Avasarala plays her own game. She leaks information to Mars and watches their reaction closely.
Mars is working with the OPA.
The panic tells her the truth. Mars did not do this. Someone else wants Earth, Mars, and the Belt at each other's throats. On the Martian ship, Holden and his crew are treated like enemies. Before anything is resolved, an unknown vessel approaches at full speed. It ignores every warning. The silence feels intentional. The unknown ship attacks, then more appear. 6 stealth ships tear into the Martian flagship. The Doniger, the pride of Mars, bleeds and burns. Technology Mars thought was unbeatable fails in minutes. People die. Shed is killed instantly. Chaos takes over. The Martian captain makes a final call and orders Holden's crew to escape. Moments later, the Doniger destroys itself rather than be captured. Far away, Fred Johnson watches the battle from Tycho Station. He sees everything. He knows what this means. War is coming. With nowhere else to go, Holden and his crew accept Fred Johnson's offer of shelter. They erase their past and rename their ship the Rocinante. Survival now means staying invisible. Johnson's history comes into focus. Once a UN officer, he ordered the deaths of innocent Belters. The Belt never forgot. Neither did he. On Ceres, Miller uncovers proof that Julie Mao worked with the OPA. Before he can act, unknown hands grab him and drag him into the dark. Meanwhile, Miller wakes up facing Anderson Dawes, a powerful OPA leader who knows exactly how to apply pressure. Julie Mao is no longer just a missing girl. She is a symbol. Miller survives an attempt on his life, but the cost is high. His job is gone. His badge means nothing. The only thing left is the truth. On Tycho Station, alliances form out of necessity. Avasarala plants eyes in the belt. Holden shares everything he knows with Fred Johnson. The conclusion is clear and terrifying. Neither Earth nor Mars pulled the trigger. The Rocinante sets course for Eros. One person from the Scopuli may still be alive, and if that person is found, the reason for all of this may finally come into the light.
Hey! What's taking so long?
Avasarala travels to Montana and visits Holden's parents at their rural co-op. Away from politics and war rooms, she finally sees where Holden comes from. His childhood is shaped by shared responsibility, stubborn ideals, and a deep dislike for authority. Avasarala realizes this is why he does not trust Earth, Mars, or any flag, and why he is willing to work with someone as controversial as Fred Johnson.
Why did he leave your little paradise here?
Holden does not follow power. He follows what feels right, even when it puts him in danger. The Rocinante heads toward the coordinates of Lionel Polanski, an asteroid near Eros. Along the way, the crew discovers they are not alone. Kenzo, a quiet technician from Tycho Station, is revealed to be a UN spy hiding aboard the ship. Before they can deal with him, a Martian patrol ship locks onto the Rocinante. Tension spikes. One wrong move could get them all killed.
It's this one.
Kenzo proves useful. He helps access the Martian codebook stored in the ship's safe, allowing the Rocinante to convincingly pose as a secret Martian Black Ops vessel. The patrol backs off, but the moment leaves scars. Amos prepares to kill the Martians if they attempt to board. Holden stops him, gun raised, making it clear that crossing that line will cost Amos his life. It is a defining moment. Holden draws a hard boundary, and Amos sees just how serious he is.
You don't think I'll do it?
One way to find out.
Elsewhere, Miller leaves Ceres behind and heads for Eros. His search for Julie Mao is no longer a job. It is personal, and he knows he is getting close to something dangerous. The Rocinante reaches the asteroid and finds the Anubis, the stealth ship responsible for destroying the Canterbury. The ship is dead silent. No crew, no signs of struggle. Every compartment is vented to space. At the reactor, they find something deeply wrong, a strange organic substance fused into the machinery, alive in a way that makes no sense. It reacts to radiation, almost like it is aware. The crew takes what they can from the ship's safe and then destroys the Anubis with nuclear missiles. Whatever happened, there cannot be allowed to spread. They set course for Eros, where Lionel Polanski is supposed to be hiding. On Earth, Aaron Wright secretly orders the assassination of Holden and his crew on Eros, seeing them as loose ends. Avasarala is not told the full truth. At the same time, she receives devastating news. Her close friend, Franklin DeGroff, has died, officially ruled a suicide. She immediately suspects foul play.
What now?
On Eros, everything converges. Miller arrives. The Rocinante crew arrives. Kenzo arrives. Miller recognizes Lionel Polanski for what it really is, Julie Mao's alias. At the hotel, a UN Black Ops team ambushes Holden and his people. But Miller intervenes, saving them. When they finally break into Julie's room, the truth hits hard. Julie Mao is dead in the bathroom. Her body covered in the same organic substance found on the Anubis. Whatever killed her is no accident.
Nobody touch anything.
You see, 7 weeks earlier, Julie Mao is alive, strong, and determined. The Scopuli is tracking the Anubis, which Julie believes is carrying a secret weapon tied to her father's corporation. The mission goes wrong fast. The Anubis ambushes them, kills the crew, and captures Julie. Its operators reveal their plan: destroy the Canterbury, blame Mars, and push the solar system into war. Julie discovers the truth too late. The strange substance aboard the Anubis, the protomolecule, kills everyone on the ship.
There's something in the reactor. It looks like it consumed everyone else.
Fighting through infection and pain, she vents the ship, leaves it drifting, and escapes on a shuttle to Eros. Sick and alone, she tries to contact the OPA for help. No one comes. She dies in her hotel room unnoticed. Back in the present, Fred Johnson broadcasts proof that the stealth ships were built on Earth, not Mars. The lie begins to crack. Meanwhile, Dresden, a scientist working for Julie's father, recovers her body. He drains her infected blood and informs Jules Pierre Mao of her death. Mao's response is cold. The plan continues.
Proceed as planned.
Eros is sealed off under the excuse of radiation danger. Poor citizens are herded into shelters that are not meant to save them, but to feed the protomolecule. Miller and Holden investigate and discover the truth too late. The shelters are full of dying people. They are exposed to lethal radiation. On Earth, Avasarala visits de Graaf's husband and steals hidden data drives. The information points to advanced fusion technology matching the Anubis reactor. The conspiracy is deeper than she feared. Eros collapses into chaos. The protomolecule spreads fast, consuming the station from the inside. Miller begins seeing Julie Mao, not as a ghost, but as a presence guiding him forward. Holden and Miller, both suffering from radiation sickness, struggle through the dying station to reach the Rocinante. Trust breaks under pressure. Inspector Samatimba threatens Naomi at gunpoint, trying to force the ship to leave without Holden. Amos ends it without hesitation, killing Samatimba to protect his crew.
You don't think I'll shoot?
Holden and Miller make it back just in time. The Rocinante escapes Eros as the infection overwhelms the station. Kenzo is left behind, screaming as the protomolecule takes him. On Earth, Avasarala connects the final dots. Aaron Wright is lying. He is part of this. Maybe not alone. She moves her family to Luna, knowing war is no longer a possibility, but an approaching certainty. The pieces are now in place. The weapon is real. The enemy is hidden. And the solar system is running out of time. And that's how it ends. The Rocinante escapes, Eros falls, and the protomolecule spreads. And the war for the solar system is only beginning. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss what comes next. Stay tuned for Season 2. The fight is far from over.